that obviously is part of the stage, stage 2 in the COD and the 8 steps. One of them is attitude. Now, a lot of you might be looking at this topic, if you've on stage 2, that means you've passed stage 1, so well done, that's great. But I'm not going to be educating you on what it is. I'm just going to be going to what I see attitude is and why it's a fundamental part of our business. Not just in the business we do, anywhere you look outside of the APCO group, you're going to see that there's lots and lots of places that attitude is fundamental. The first thing I want to go through is a statement I heard from Nelson Mandela, because I'm from South Africa, and he said that attitude is absolutely fundamental, because with ability, it doesn't matter if there's no attitude towards it, you will not achieve your goals. And that's something I really, really believe in. If we want to dissect the word attitude, and this is an impact that was run to me by my leader and it really, really stuck to me. Let's quickly go dissect it. If you look at attitude as the word, and if we dissect every letter representing a number, A would be 1, yeah, and Z would be 26. If we had to add what each letter meant, you will see that it actually equals to 100%. And that for me, when that impact was run for me, it's when I really understood, actually, he's got a point. Without 100% attitude in the tasks you're achieving, you're not going to get very far. And this is something that when I implemented on my stage 2, I got really, really confident with selling, with taking more responsibility, and that for me helped me get onto stage 3, okay? Now, one of the things that really helped me in develop my attitude, and I'm going to go cover a couple of things with that, is the first one is my law of attraction triangle, okay? When people say have a good attitude, it's not what you say to your leader, it's not what you say to your sector leader when you're in the sector, and they're saying, do you have a good attitude? You're like, yeah, but in your mind you're like, I don't know how I'm going to sell today. No. Attitude, first point, is what you think. For me, that is the first and most important thing. What are you thinking when you go to the field? Are you thinking, today, I'm going to give 100% in everything I do so that I can achieve the goals I need to achieve with a positive attitude and a positive mentality? What you'll then see is the more you think it, and you kind of need to talk to yourself, I know this sounds really silly, but you need to get in the habit that you talk to yourself in the field, because that's how you build your confidence, okay? Once you think about your mentality, about your attitude, what you'll then start doing is, you start talking about it, you start saying it, you'll start going, I'm feeling really good today, I'm going to absolutely smash it today, I'm going to speak to all my customers and have a great law of average. Once you start talking a lot about your mentality, about your attitude, people will then hold you accountable, and it'll be very, very easy for you to then do and achieve the tasks that you want to achieve. So for me, this law of attraction triangle has really, really helped me when I was on stage 2 to get to the position that I could make £300 to £600 like my leader was making, okay? The next thing I want to cover are what are the things that you need to do in the field that can help you maintain your attitude throughout the field, okay? The first thing is I think about my goals and my rewards, okay? So I go and think, what goals can I set in the field that will help motivate me for longer? So whether that's speaking to X amount of customers in the field, whether that's hitting a certain target that if I hit, I'm going to reward myself by maybe ending the field half an hour earlier, spending more time with my training manager or spending time with my owner, or that's setting a goal for the week, hitting that goal and rewarding myself with going to the movies, taking my partner out, any small reward that gets you excited. What that's going to do for you is you're going to remember every time you hit your goal, and you're going to feel good about it because you've rewarded yourself. So when you have a tougher goal or a bigger challenge, you're going to have a more positive attitude because you want to receive that reward. Does that make sense? Okay. Next thing is how and why I'm here. For me, that's been very, very important for me since I've joined the business. Coming from a very poor background, I've always thought, I've come here for a reason, I need to really, really, really achieve what I'm here to do. Now, in the field, I always think of myself as a footballer. I'm a big football fan, big Chelsea fan, yes. But when I used to play football in South Africa, when we used to go through training, especially in the beginning of the season, we used to train, break a sweat and we used to go, I wish I wasn't here today. But when you win the football matches, when you win the cups, you're like, it was so totally worth it. And it's the same thing with attitude as well. Going to the field, doing what you need to do with your law of average, with the attitude in the field, that's what's going to help you achieve and get that feeling of, it was so worth it. Okay? And the third and last point, okay, set yourself on your callback tracker an hourly goal sheet. Okay? This really helped me develop my attitude in the field because it helped me set something that every hour I could achieve a goal so that I made sure I was accountable and focused in the field. And the last thing, guys, is have fun. Play games in the field. You know, so many times we used to play a game where we used to pick a small object in the field and then completely go to the next customer and try and upgrade it into a bigger gift. So we always try to have fun with the customer. You know, are you playing games with the customer? Are you looking at the customer and going, right, let me find a customer with 3 cats today. Let me find a customer with a really antique painting. Just something that you can have fun with the field and say, whoever's going to pitch a customer with a tortoise, you know, in the backyard, take a photo with them. It's just having fun in the field is going to really keep you on a positive attitude. And apart from that, guys, I hope that's helped you guys a lot. You know, this is impacts I've run from my office, you know, here in Sheffield, so this is all dedicated to VVV Worldwide.